Okay, today we're going to compare a video of Jasmeet here from Friday on the left, and then Monday, which I got today. Friday we mentioned a couple of things for her to work on, and she was able to implement pretty much what we needed to have done here. So let's take a look. Let me slow this last throw here down. Okay. So let's take a look. First thing we're going to do is on the wind up here, the left foot, we want to make sure that the left toe stays down. So we're going to try, on the left here, she was winding way back. You can see the discus behind her left shoulder, and you can see her left toe come up. Okay. And then the right video now, that's from today, you can see that she's keeping the foot flatter, and she's not winding that discus so much past 6 o'clock. Okay. So now she's staying on balance. She's keeping that tension, and coming around this way, you can see she gets that foot off on the right foot off the ground a little bit sooner. Could be a result of not winding as far back and creating more tension there, so she could spring into the center. All right, the next thing here is, we didn't talk about this, but I noticed on this video, right here, the right foot, just before the left foot comes off the ground, the right foot is quite a bit higher on the left, so she's going to be in the air a little bit more. And on the left video, it's a little bit closer to the ground, so she's going to get down quicker. And then you can see that she doesn't plantar flex or point that toe down on the right video here. The foot's flatter, and that's where you want to be. And you can see on the left video how she points that toe down because she's so high in the air. She's trying to reach down because the ground's so far away. Okay. So I wouldn't try to get so high in the air. What I look at here is when the foot comes down, you don't want that foot so high. It should be a little bit flatter. And then I want this left foot out here about 9 o'clock. And you can see on the right video, if you land, you don't spend much time in the air. It's just left foot's off, right foot's down. So there's one frame between. The left foot won't have enough time to get around. Okay. Another thing I didn't really mention the other day to her, but again, we want to look at this posture here. You want to have your head not so much out of line or vertical compared to your spine, so you want your head more this way. So your eyes will actually, instead of being looking out this way, your eyes will actually be looking 90 degrees down from your spine. Okay? That's just to help you rotate with your head and your spine all on one axis. Get rid of these lines here. Okay. This looks really good. Got the eyes back here, looking down at 12 o'clock. Left elbow's at 12, right foot's at 12, the hips are facing 12. All looks really good. Great separation. So next time I want to look at when the left heel comes down. So it looks like the left heel is down and pretty much right here in both frames. Okay, so you can see she's a little more closed here, which is good. So she got more separation on the video from today, where her shoulders are a little more open on the video from Friday. All right, let's click forward. Okay, she's pulling the left hand down. Good. Got the left leg bent. She's holding holding that thigh in position, keeping her left hip back. She's driving that right knee forward, which is turning the right foot. Okay, so right here you can see the video from Friday, or a lot more vertical. I prefer this, but I think if you throw farther this way with the video on the right, where you're increasing that radius kind of to the right with that lean, if it works, I don't have any problem with it. But I would start first with trying to get a vertical spine here. Okay, so at this point, what we were talking about was not just letting that right elbow bend and throwing just with the arm, but keeping the hand, elbow, arm, shoulder all together. So on Friday, you'll see that she, at this point, just releases the discus and will bend at the elbow, on the right elbow. Actually, it's more of a shoulder here, I would say. See here? So the right arm is getting ahead of the shoulder, and you can see now on today's video she's trying, the discus is right here, just released from both throws. She's a lot more in line here with the arm. See on the left here it's 90 degrees, and she's only got the right arm on the right video a little bit ahead. So she's turning the shoulders and arm together more rather than just whipping that arm to the front like you see in the left video. And what I wanted her to do was try to release this discus, not like it's going here off to the right. So it's going down the right sector line, but try to get that discus to land more toward the center. Here's the center. So let's try to get it to fly more down the center of the landing sector. So let's take a look as we go through where the discus ends up flying. All right, so you can see the path here is a little more toward the middle. Okay, where the video on the left from Friday, it's going down the right sector line more. I'll stick an arrow in there. Let me go back a frame. Yeah, it's kind of going this way. Yeah, you can see in the video on it's on the right here, it's going more toward the center. And on the video on the left, it's traveling down the right sector line. So by keeping the arm and the discus all in a line a little bit longer rather than getting that right arm to go forward sooner toward the chest, she has a little bit longer pull on the discus, which allows it to go down the center. And it sounded like the distances were really close to her PR, about 49-50 meters. So this was pretty good. I mean, I just gave her the instruction Friday, and she on her own. I saw the video here Monday, for the first time, and she was able to accomplish this. So that's really great. That's the sign of a really good athlete that can pick up tips and implement them very quickly. And you see the discus is right here. So yeah, right down the center. Looks great. Looking forward to see if that is resulting in a lot further throws. And all right, thanks for watching.